It's kind of like the gift that keeps giving. It started with a letter to Santa, we got gloves, we've got a book, we got a blanket. Pinpoint, they decorate for the holidays, and I went with a couple of cousins during Thanksgiving break, and my cousin wanted to write one. So I'm like, well, let's do it. Let's all write a letter. The three of us wrote our letters to Santa, and I was thinking if there was anything I could ask for, what would it be? And we had just read The Mitten before break, and the kids were obsessed with Jane Brett's book. And so I wrote on there, I would love a class set of gloves or mittens, and I put the school that I worked at, and I wrote down my name. After that night, I just kind of tucked it in the back of my mind, and I hadn't thought about it. My principal, Mary Mullican, she had texted and she said, hey, we need to see you. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what's going on. And she had a big bag and she asked where the kids were, so we went to the music room, and she told me that an elf sent from the North Pole by Pinpoint had delivered a class set of gloves. It was unexpected, but also really exciting.
The class was amazed by the gifts.
A mystery donor, and we still don't know who it is, donated a copy of James Brett, The Mitten, to every student. So I got a copy of that, and I gifted it to the students the day before our winter break. And then the first week we were back, another mystery donor appeared and delivered a blanket for every student. I mean, when the gloves came in, I tried not to cry. When the books came in, I was really pushing back the tears. When the blankets came in, and one little girl said she didn't even have her own blanket, that was it. That was the sentence that did it. I'm gonna cry now. Friends, we've got about 4 minutes before we go to art. We can finish our letters when we come back. As a building, we're trying to get people from other states to write us letters for Valentine's Day. And so that kind of leads us into, we're still working on capital letters and punctuation and addressing people. So we are now writing letters to Jane Brett, asking, so what punctuation for that sentence? This book has led to so many other learning opportunities, and it's shown my students that they're looking at each other and they're like, well, she doesn't know how to write this, or I want to help this person spell this, but they're writing in Spanish, and helping me kind of show kindness and model kindness to them. It has just been really exciting to see what comes in and all the kindness that's been shown to my students and to my classroom.